Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I am hanging out at Disneyland with some friends because today's my birthday. I know, I am turning, oh my goodness.
Jen just shoved me out.
Oh yeah, that's not cool. Anyways, I'm turning 21. No, just kidding, I'm 31. And you know what?
Happy birthday, Dylan.
And why not just hang out at Disneyland, some great friends, some drinks, some food, go on a couple rides, and dive right in. Alright, we're making our way towards the front. Look at those beautiful trees. They're all in bloom. And not too many people in the Esplanade right now. It is a couple hours after park opening, so most people are already inside their designated theme parks for the morning. And then it'll look crazy again once 1 o'clock comes around. Oh yeah, we've made it in the park. Look at that, and the train is here again. I mean, I didn't catch it coming in this time, but it is here. Oh yeah, look, Jen's excited. Michael's here. It's, yeah, Minnie is, yeah, for the first time in Disneyland's history, they've changed the entrance statement here. Isn't that exciting, Michael? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is very busy today at Disneyland. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be too busy, but it looks like it's gonna be packed. Oh well, yeah, it's all right though. We're gonna have fun, right, Sarah? But since it's busy, the first attraction on the list to do is gonna be Rise of the Resistance. Figure why not get it done right now, because the line's gonna stay the same all day. And yeah, you know, I love Rise, so let's head over to Galaxy's Edge. And you know what, on our way over to Galaxy's Edge, why not stop for a snack? Jen got some Dole Whip. Ooh yeah, Joey, what'd you get? Oh yeah. Sarah, what'd you get?
I got the Maui style onion chips.
Maui style onion chips. Michael, what'd you get?
Nothing.
Awesome. And then Gabby, she's getting, I don't know what she's getting. She's getting a bunch of stuff over there. Oh my goodness, Gabby, you did get an incredible spread. You got the Nana chips, the lumpia. Would you get the sweet one or the vegetable pork one?
Meat, pork.
I think that's what it is. I think it's pork. And then we got, what kind of bao did you get?
Loco Moco.
Ooh, that one's good. That one's good. Hold on, what's it's an alien in there? Where is it?
So immersive.
Can you see it? It's an alien.
It's camouflaging itself.
It's an alien. All right, it's been about 30 minutes and we still haven't made it into the cave system. And the lightning lane is just absolutely destroying this line. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, I wish lightning lane and fast pass weren't a thing because it does make the line so much longer. Yeah, Sarah and Gabby were studying the map. They know exactly the plan.
If we strike from the right, we have a better angle and a direct hit upon the ship.
All sectors under
You're on the wrong side.
The left side.
Aye, aye.
Oh, Michael, be careful. The thermal detonators are right there.
She might set him off.
Oh, yeah, she might set them off. Be careful. Be careful.
Stop! Why?
All right, Gabby, you got a jumping costume over here. Are you ready to jump in a costume? Gabby is so intense. She's ready. She is ready. Sarah's still doing her first order dance. It's just a distraction. Yeah, Gabby, do you know the lock combo? Are we ready to face the first order? Oh yeah, Gabby, are you ready? We barely made it off that Star Destroyer alive, but we made it. That was a lot of fun. Sarah, you barely made it. Gabby barely made it too.
I didn't know there's a drop.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a drop in there. Yeah, because we had to escape from the Star Destroyer. And you forgot to take your Dramamine. All right, the moment has come to jump ship over to California Adventure. Did you hear that, Joey? We're going over to check out Food and Wine Festival. Oh yeah, it's my first time seeing this year's Food and Wine Festival. It's actually all of our first time seeing it.
It's
so,
not mine.
Oh,
Not mine.
when did you go?
It's my first time.
Yeah, Michael is a liar. But we're gonna check out all the new food and beverage options, and maybe even go over to Lamplight Lounge because you know we always love Lamplight Lounge. So let's head over there. And with bam, we've made it over to California Adventure. Let's head over to the Parade Corridor because that's where we'll pick up our Food and Wine Festival lanyards. I'll give you 8 tabs on those. Oh yeah, food and wine sip and savor pass obtained. You get a total of 8 tabs on this, like usual. And if you are a Magic Key holder, it is $52. If you're not a Magic Key holder, it's $57. Yeah, again, I wish the discount was a little bit more. It's $5. I mean, I'll take the $5, but yeah, similar to the Lunar New Year festival. It's not that big of a discount, but nonetheless, I do love the Food and Wine Festival, so I'll pay the price because the food and the drinks here are scrumdiddlyumptious. And just as a heads up, this does not include the beverages, so this is only food. The alcohol is separate. Oh, look at that, Max and Goofy are fishing. How awesome. You know, Goofy's always catching those chickens in there. If you ever wonder, yeah, there's chickens in this lagoon, not fish. He always does a pretty good job catching them. All right, he ended up stopping at Pepper's Caliente to get the spicy Paloma drink. It's actually pretty good, not too bad at all. Super refreshing, especially on a hot day like today. Yeah, honestly, this is about as spicy as a bag of hot Cheetos or even less. It's not that bad. Alrighty, we've made it in the back to Paradise Garden Grill because I wanted to get the fish tacos, or the beer battered fish tacos. Sound really good. Let's give those a try. Oh yeah, there they are right there, all those fish tacos. I didn't get that many, I only got one serving. I ended up getting the fish tacos like I was saying, and they were so yummy. And Joey, what beer did you get? You got the blueberry something?
Saison.
Blueberry Saison beer? How was that?
It's good.
That's pretty good. Would you get it again, Joey?
I'd try something else just because it's variety.
Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 options over there as far as
Like
beer.
12?
Oh wow, they have 12. Okay, so yeah, they have a full-on beer garden back there. Fish tacos were really good. I wanted to try the jerk chicken, but that wasn't on the tasting menu, so I wasn't able to grab that. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Good stuff. Let's head over to the next destination, which is Lamplight. What are you doing back there, sir? All right, we've been demolishing our food and beverages here at Lamplight Lounge. As you can see, I think we're gonna finish up here very soon. Sarah and Gabby are enjoying their final drinks. All right, we finished up with Lamplight Lounge, and oh yeah, it is busy. My goodness, that's because the Villains Night people are coming into the park, because that is this evening that goes from 8 p.m. till midnight. It's a special event. I believe this is only the last night they're doing it, so on to the next special event. Yeah, this is clearly the mix-in. Sarah and I were just talking that maybe they shouldn't do this just because there's so many people. All right, we ended up stopping at the artichoke stand. I ended up getting the fried artichoke dip dish. So let's see how that one is. And here they are. Here is the artichoke dip. These look really, really good. Sarah also got the same thing. How are they? They're really good? Yeah. Okay, Joey and I both had the same dish. We really had no time to talk about it. What'd you think about that? That was actually really good.
The chicharron artichoke dip, it was actually very good, surprisingly.
Yeah, it almost had like a mozzarella vibe to it, like a mozzarella stick vibe to it.
Yeah, it was pungent, it was nice, it was spicy.
Oh yeah, it had a little bit of a kick to it, not too bad though. But yeah, that was really, really good. I would get that again. I would probably use the rest of my tabs on that.
We got what, 4 more?
Yeah, 4 more tabs.
Doable.
I think I have 5 more, so we're gonna check the stand over in Hollywoodland because I heard they got some good stuff over there. But yeah, artichoke dip stand, really good. Really good. All right, I opted out of the beer dog, but everyone else ended up getting it. It's the yeah. What is the official name of this? The IPA Sausage Dog. Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna regret this, dog. in
Oh
about 5
yeah.
minutes.
Oh yeah. How's it taste though? Is it good?
So good.
It's okay? Oh, what do you think, Gabby? Go ahead and have your first bite.
Nah. I like it.
All right. Gabby's processing the information right now. It's okay? Okay, Joey, what do you think? Joey's getting a nice healthy bite there. Oh, everyone thinks it's okay. Okay, wow, that was, so it looks like this one, it's not a bad dish. Yeah, it's not a bad dish. You know, a lot of you guys might like it at home, but then there's some that actually might not prefer the Jen, what did you think?
I like it.
Okay, cool.
And it's a large portion size compared to the others.
Yeah, the portion size is actually not that bad. There's quite a bit of cheese on that too.
There's a lot of cheese.
Yeah,
Beer
cheese.
at this cart is very good.
Yeah, Joey actually does like the beer. What beer did you get?
I got the Tiki Time.
The
It's like a passion fruit wheat.
It's called Tiki Time? Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, no, I did have a sip of that and it was really good. So the beer is relatively nice. We're gonna give this a shot because everyone's kind of like iffy on it.
I
So
think the bun's the best part.
the bun's the best. I'm gonna try the dog first. I don't like it. But other people like it. Like Jen liked it, so.
Very popular.
Jen has bad taste.
Alrighty, we've finished our dogs. On to the next booth. I actually might stop by the Delish booth because I didn't get the tots that they had earlier, so I'm gonna get that next. Yeah, Delish has the black and tan beef potato puffs. That's the top item right there for $8.50. Yeah, if you don't have the tasting lantern, by the way, you can still purchase each of the items individually. It's just obviously going to be a little bit more expensive than purchasing the lanyard by like 10 or 20 bucks. So yeah, if you can get the lanyard, just go ahead and do that. But yeah, I've heard that the black and tan beef potato puffs are really good. Yeah, overall it's really good. I love the different flavor complexes going on in there. I will say the meat is really salty. I don't know, that's like one thing I'm just noticing right off the bat. It is very tender though, so it falls apart really nice. And of course the tater tots are good. The sauce that they put on top is really good as well. Yeah, overall really good dish. I would just say a little less salt. Well, hello, future Dylan here. I'm back home, back at the homestead, because my camera died after that particular segment that I was filming at California Adventure, and I didn't have backup. I usually have backup batteries ready to go, but nothing was charged. Ended up screwing up. I think it was just all this excitement because it was my birthday yesterday. Again, thank you to everyone that said happy birthday to me. I really appreciate that. And we had so much fun yesterday. As you can see in the vlog, we're a bunch of goofballs. I love hanging out with my friends. And we just go back and forth with the banter, and that's why I always really love going to the parks with them. But since I have you for a few more minutes, I wanted to talk about a couple things. I'm gonna bring in my friend Sarah to talk about a little bit of her experience, because these are some things that we were talking about on the way out last night, so we were kind of completing our day. But the one thing I want to talk about as far as my end is concerned is the Food and Wine Festival. It's one of my favorites at California Adventure. I look forward to it every single year, but I gotta say, I think this Food and Wine is lower on the totem pole for me than other Food and Wine festivals. And it was just because of some of the offerings. I usually end up using all of my tabs by the end of the day, and I still had like 5 or 6 left over. And that's kind of a rarity for me because I usually love all the different offerings. They had some good things, and a lot of you at home might love the items this year, but for me personally, I just feel like it was one of the weaker Food and Wine festivals. It was still great when it comes to the entertainment and all that kind of fun stuff, and the merchandise is also really cool, but when it comes to the food, I don't know, because I came off of the Boysenberry Festival preview at Knott's Berry Farm, which starts here in the next couple days, and that food was really good, and that was just a sampling of what they were going to be offering for the full event. And I don't know, I feel like I'm leaning more towards Knott's Berry Farm's offerings than California Adventure's offerings this year. And another thing that my friends and I were talking about, I think I like Flower and Garden and Festival of the Arts and Food and Wine over at Epcot in Florida. I think Flower and Garden is probably one of my favorite festivals, and it's just because of course, all of the different gardens that are at Epcot and the entertainment, but the selection of food. The amount of food that they have available for Flower and Garden at Epcot is pretty tremendous, and it's throughout all of World Showcase and around the front of the park. So it's just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to go to DCA and have some limitations there. Overall, it was good, it was fun, but I don't know, yeah, I would say it sits lower for me on the Food and Wine list. I don't know, what do you guys think? Did you guys like Food and Wine this year at California Adventure? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Like, I found myself loving the more simple dishes than the like really fancy ones, and it's kind of funny because you'd think that sometimes you get a really good fancy dish and it ends up being really good, but I feel like sometimes the park is a little too ambitious, and then they fall short of a bunch of different flavors, or there's too much going on in the dish with the small sampling that you just wanted it to be more simple. So I don't know, it's a definitely hit or miss for me this year for Food and Wine Festival. I did like the artichoke like fried balls, like that taste like mozzarella like sticks, and then I also like the tater tots. Those were really good. I wanted to try the salmon, but we didn't have time, so since I have some tabs left over, I'm gonna go back to the park and try a few more items, because remember, you can use your tabs throughout the entirety of the festival. So if you, especially if you're an annual pass holder and you go often, if you don't use all your tabs, you can go back to the park and use the remaining ones up. They don't expire until like the day after the festival is over, and I believe that's later on in April. And I also have Sarah here with me, and yeah, you had some thoughts on the Food and Wine Festival this year as well. You didn't really care for it as much either.
No, and I have to admit, I've only done it about 2
2 other times in my life, but I can absolutely notice the difference. There wasn't as many, there wasn't as much food as there was before, and the lines have increased tremendously to the point where I think we almost waited a half hour.
Yeah, we waited a long time for some of the items, and by the way, that snarling you're hearing is Tommy.
That's my dog. Sorry.
But yeah, no, some of the lines were a little long, and yeah, some of the food offerings were just kind of minimal, or some of them were just okay, you know, like the items that you guys tried. I didn't try as many as you guys did, and even you guys were still kind of like,
I still had about 3 tabs left, but by the end of the night, I was so tired of waiting in lines, I just didn't even want to try it again because they doubled once the, what are those, villains?
Oh, the villains people came in, yeah, because it was villains night.
Yeah, as soon as that happened, the lines like quadrupled.
And that was another thing, like Sarah and I were saying last night, maybe they should hold off on putting the special event people in and not have such a mix in, because it really does cram the park up.
It does, and I didn't appreciate it.
And that's another thing we wanted to segue into. It was so busy, and you know, I've said this many times on the channel, Disneyland is busy, and I always tell you guys to prepare yourself, especially those traveling from out of state, to just brace for the impact, because it will be busy. But it was a Thursday. This was yesterday, at the time of filming this, and you know, we were expecting some crowds because we're theme park people, we know what to expect. Yeah. But it was very busy, and it kind of like, the lightning lane thing, it really does bog down the experience, especially for you because you hadn't been in almost a year.
No, and I haven't experienced the lightning lane at all, and it was a Thursday.
Yeah.
A Thursday, and it was acting like it was summer peak.
Yeah, it was
is what it looked
brutal.
like. It wasn't just the lightning lane that was like holding up the lines. You could tell just with the amount of people shoulder to shoulder at every single section. The park has like quadrupled. How many people are they letting in there right
Yeah, that's what we were like. That's what we were trying to figure out. Because yeah, I mean, I felt bad because they hadn't been in a while, and I'm like, hey, let's try to go on some rides. But and we tried to go on Space Mountain and stuff, and it was just like 90 minutes all night. And I'm like, dang it! So that's why in this particular video, we ended up just kind of chilling and having a couple drinks, hanging out, having some food, which we love to do. But we also like going on some thrill rides. So yeah, it was a little bit of a bummer, and I feel like Disney should kind of combat that, because I feel like, you know, they had the shareholders meeting the other day and they talk about how they're not at the levels that they were before. It's like, I think that's a little bit of a lie, because I think they're at the levels that they were before.
I think so too.
And yeah, it was like a summer peak.
Tell them how many rides we did get to go on with 2 parks from 11 o'clock of arrival to 10 o'clock at night. How many did we ride?
4. And that was without using the lightning lane. Now, we could have purchased the lightning lane, but we don't want to purchase that kind of stuff.
Okay.
We'd rather, you know, we want to spend the money on other things like the food and the drinks and stuff, and having a good time there. The lightning lane stuff, like, sometimes is not guaranteed, and it's, you know, pushed back, and so then it kind of bogs down the experience. So I guess in that aspect, it could be our fault that we could have gone on more rides if we had lightning lane, but the option shouldn't just be lightning lane only. Like, we should be able to experience a little bit more than 4 attractions without having to purchase anything.
Correct. And if I am not an annual person that goes to Disneyland by people we know or friends that we know, and if I was just a guest coming from, I don't know, Arkansas, and I've never been to Disneyland, I would be really disappointed and also forced to buy another day ticket, which I think is what they're trying to do. They want you to stay there for more than 1 day. Yeah. And I think now that the 1 day thing has been completely eliminated. There's no way, unless you just want to hang out and do nothing.
Yeah, unless you're doing something that like what we were doing, where we just kind of we hung out at Lamplight Lounge, went on a couple rides, and enjoyed some of the food and wine festival. If you're coming from out of town and you only have 1 day, it's not enough. Yeah, it really isn't enough. Yeah, so just prepare. Like I've said before, brace for the crowds, because it is abnormally busy right now.
I was like, is there a holiday today that I don't know about?
I don't get it either. I mean, maybe people there were there for my birthday. I don't know. But,
everybody surprised!
Surprise! And you know, those crowds could have been maybe spring break, like pre-spring break crowds or something. But yeah, I don't know. So again, just prepare for it. Just really prepare for it, because it was a little disappointing last night. With that said, though, we still love Disneyland. We love going and we love the ambiance that the park provides, and we do love the attractions. We just wish that we were able to go on more attractions. And like I had said earlier on in the vlog, while we were waiting in line for Rise of the Resistance, if Lightning Lane wasn't there, the lines would move relatively quickly. But yeah, I mean, the thing here on my channel is I like to be honest. There's a lot of other channels out there that just kind of sugarcoat things, and I'd rather tell you guys the truth because there's a lot of you that are spending a lot of money to come down here to visit the parks and stuff. So if I have a not so okay experience, I want to let you all know, because maybe that can determine how many days you are staying. If you were only staying 1 or 2 days, maybe you want to stay an additional day so you can avoid having to worry about rushing. And that's the whole thing. Like when you go on vacation or you're here, you don't want to rush. You want to just enjoy your time. Like when we go to Walt Disney World or Universal Orlando or whatever, we're out there for enough time to where we're just relaxing, enjoying our time there at the park. We're not rushing to do anything. And if you're coming to Disneyland, you know, definitely think about that. If you're an annual pass holder though, it's a little bit different. And you know, for us, we're annual pass holders. Sarah and Joey do not have passes. I don't think Gabby has one either.
I'm poor.
Yeah, Sarah has other things to attend to, but yeah, she spends a lot of money on makeup, as you can see. I'll leave her Instagram link down below in the description. But yeah, you know, that the experience should still be really enjoyable, even if it is kind of busy. And unfortunately, Disney's still trying to juggle that. So yeah, I don't know. Again, I always like to be honest, and I'm sorry that the end of the video was kind of a little bit of a rant, but I feel like it's important. So with that said though, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, thank you so much for those that wished me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel and you love these theme park videos, I have a bunch of theme park videos from here in California, in Florida, and I have plans to travel throughout the country to do even more. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you stay up to date on every time I do post a new video, because yeah, I mean, I'm all over the place. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Be sure to follow that because I post updates there that I don't normally post here on the channel. And yeah, like I said, I'll leave Sarah's link down below in the description and everyone else's link that was in the video down below in the description. But until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.